Hello and welcome to another episode of ExCEL with Gabrielle. I'm your host, Gabrielle Jordan, and every Sunday at 7 p.m. I will be giving motivational tips and entrepreneurial advice to young entrepreneurs and leaders just like you. So make sure to go onto my website, GabrielleJordanInspires.com/ExCEL to subscribe, and please tell other people about this program because I really wouldn't want anybody to miss anything. So in this episode of ExCEL with Gabrielle, I'm going to be talking about finding your purpose. As kids, discovering what it is that they want to do in life, discovering what it is that they enjoy, it can be kind of hard to figure out exactly what it is that you want to do. And I know maybe your teachers and your parents, they tell you to get started thinking about it right now. And for some, finding what it is that you want to do can come naturally, but some, it can come, pretty hard with time. So in this episode, I really want to talk about, when it comes to finding your purpose, that you don't have to rush it. Finding your purpose is not supposed to be rushed. It's supposed to be drawn naturally, coming to you. You should not rush yourself into finding what it is that you want to do, because what you'll realize is that you may think that you like this right now, that you want to do this right now with minimum time or preparation, and then a few months later you'll realize that this is not really what I love to do, and you're going to want to give up, and then you have to do this whole process all over again. So it's very important that when you are trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, you know within your heart this is it, and then you put yourself into it. But what's really important is that you make sure that you learn from it before you indulge yourself into this, before you jump right into it. Make sure that you learn about it, that you really know everything you can about this before you go into it, because what you don't want to do is give up because you realize that there's a part of this thing that you don't really care about, that you don't really want to be a part of. So, example, when I was younger, I've always had a love for jewelry. So my passion, my purpose for loving for jewelry was natural, which again, it's not that the same for everybody, but for me, it did come very naturally. And nobody had to tell me to do anything when it comes to my jewelry. When I was younger, I taught myself how to make jewelry from YouTube. I did that myself without anybody telling me that to learn about jewelry. I decided myself to go to school and start wearing my jewelry. I decided myself to start selling my jewelry at school. So, this purpose of making and selling jewelry was something that came naturally to me. And I knew that I wanted this because, one, nobody had to tell me to do anything with this business. Nobody had to tell me to start these things. I just did it myself. And two, I absolutely love what I'm doing. It's already been maybe like 5 years. So really, when you are trying to discover what it is that you want to do, make sure you love it with all your heart. Make sure that you know that this is it. And it is okay if it takes time. I know my brother, he's still, he is a blogger right now, and he has his blogging site, and he has the ebook. But he's still trying to figure out exactly what to do. He actually wants to be a lawyer as well. But he is still figuring out what it is that he really wants to do, and that's just fine, because purpose is natural. Purpose, finding your passion, your purpose, your love, it should become natural to you, that you really care about it. It shouldn't be. Nobody should tell you what it is that you want to do. You should tell yourself. You should know in your heart what it is. So if people try and push you into doing something that you don't love, don't let them, because you're gonna end up in misery and not really loving what you do, and that's not a life that you want to live. So just a recap. Remember that when you're trying to find what it is that you want to do in life, but if you're trying to figure out what you're trying to do, just write down few things that you think that you will enjoy, a few things that you think that are exciting to you, that you already love right now. And just try those things out, test them, learn about them, and just indulge yourself in them to see if this is what you really love. No, remember that you don't have to rush your passion. You don't have to rush finding what it is that you want to do. Just take your time and learn about the different things that you love, and don't let anybody pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do, because you want to definitely be something and doing something that you really want to do in life. So then you'll be happy, and that people. If you ever heard the saying, when you're doing what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So I hope that this helped you to discover, or to help you figure out what your purpose is, or help you to make it easier for you to find your purpose. So again, thank you for watching another episode of ExCEL with Gabrielle. Remember to go onto my website, GabrielleJordaninspires.com/ExCEL, to subscribe. And also, you can email me at ExCEL@GabrielleJordaninspires.com to shoot me any comments, questions, concerns that you'd like me to talk about in my next video. So, I hope that you'll join me next Sunday at 7 p.m. to learn, grow, and excel with Gabrielle. See ya!